That's good. That's good. And in your experience, what's your opinion about like Peruvian sports? What things should be improved?
What I say here? That's a little bit difficult in soccer, you know. Peruvian is not well known since the World Championship. I think it was Mexico, the last
championship.
Yeah. And after that, nothing. And when I come here, I see that people like soccer very much. But when I see the trainings, I missed a lot of things. And I think it must be changed on the base. So with the coaches has to learn a lot, and if I know it right, I'm not sure, but for the coaches with little children, we have no school here in Peru, and it starts in this way, you know, you have to play with the ball, and I have seen a lot of trainings that people are running, but without a ball. And that's absolutely a pity, because soccer is not only running, you need a ball. And that is my main part. You know?
Yeah, sure. And I'm talking about like the mental part. What things you think that it should be more?
I think when I listen to Pizarro, he thinks that the self-confidence of a Peruvian player is not very high. And I think we should work also in this task, you know. Self-confidence must be high, so the experience to have success must be come. And of course, when the national team loses game for game, then you have a problem. So you must do some things in the trainings that they see the success. And when they feel success in a training, perhaps they can transfer it to a game. And once perhaps you win, and then you believe in you. And when you believe in you, it's much easier, you know?
Yeah, sure.
And when I see the difference between Switzerland and Peru, because the place that soccer has in Peru is much higher than in Switzerland. And Switzerland, as a small country, has success. Why? Because after the World Championship in England, for a long time Switzerland could go to the World Championship again. And we changed something. And we changed the education for every coach. So in Switzerland, every coach has to work also with little children. So also the national players who want to be a coach must have a small school for little children, has to work with the children, and after that he can also work with the adults, you know.
So in your opinion, do you think that working with the coaches should be one of the main things?
I think so, yes. I think so.
Okay.
And that's also an easy way, you know. You have only to do that. But if not, then I see in a training somewhere, and then I see a cue, you know, and they make a shooting training, and the exercise is okay. But when I stop the time, so it goes more than 2 minutes till the same player comes to the second shoot, then it is wrong. So that you have to change. You can imagine when you have 100 trainings in a year, how much I say in every training you should have 500 touches with the ball. The ball is a part of you. And then you have also success.
Yeah, sure. So at the beginning of the interview you mentioned our work in San Martin, but now we're the Heidenbingen. So how do you feel being here?
I feel good because I see what people do. I see a lot of places, and in every place I see they work, and they work with fun. So I think it's a good place. You have good coaches here, and the children are very motivated. So the base is here, so you can do something. And when I see how enthusiastic you works or Marco works, that is great, you know. So you can move something, and that I like.
So, and what is going to be your work here? What's going to be your task or your targets?
So I came here to help, whatever you want from me. So the sports psychology part, I think in Peru is not so high like in Europe, you know. And I study not only in Switzerland, I have the certificate from Germany and also from Austria. So I know a lot. And if I can to transfer my knowledge to you, then it is okay. Because the mental part is important, and a lot of sportsmen say, yes, this is important, and when you ask them, okay, and how many times you work with this part, then they look, how many times, I don't know. Nearly nothing, you know, and that's a pity. It's easy to shoot the penalty, it's only 11 meters, and every big player can shoot.
They fail.
And they fail. Yeah, why? What's going wrong? Going wrong here on the head, you know, and then your muscles are only a little bit tough, and then ball does go in. And mostly this player in a very high level, you know. So Zico lost, Socrates from Brazil lost. Why? Because the expectation of this player are so high. I have seen Maradona lost in Italy, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, to be finishing, what are your expectations here of your work here? I mean, you told about like helping, but we're sure you have like some, I don't know, professional or personal expectations. So just tell us about it.
I have not a lot of expectations here because I'm here with my friends, you know. So when my friends are satisfied with me, because Marco take me here, nobody knows me here, so nobody knows if I work in a good way or not. So I do not want that he is disappointed about me, so I will give my best.
Yeah, sure.
And when he is satisfied with me, I'm sure then people I work with is also satisfied. I would not come to here as the king of what? I'm not. I'm a normal man, but I have a knowledge, and I will give my knowledge to you and to the other coaches. And then I hope it's getting better a little bit, and perhaps next year, I do not know if you say, Heinz, come again, then yes, then I did a good work, you know.
Yeah, sure.
And if not, then something goes wrong, and not with you, with me.
Well, you can always come to the beach.
Yeah, that's good, yes.
So thank you, Heinz. Thank you for being here,
You're welcome.
helping us with all this job that we're starting. And yeah, that's all.